Brutal. Brutal. Oh. What's up, everybody? You've got to hear this. Exposed. Government shill confesses to egregious treason in regard to these drones, orbs, plasmoids, and deadly fog. Busted. But let's do this properly. No, I did not get a haircut. I have no intentions of doing that anytime soon. Yeah, so if my long hair offends you, hey, guess what you get for being offended? Nothing. Zero. Grow up and be an adult. Okay? Let's get to this. Let me tell you about this government shill that has been exposed. This egregious treason. This is what the people are saying. First comment. You are such a low-life piece of expletive deleted. Had to delete it because, listen, there's a certain set of community guidelines and standards here on YouTube and all social media that needs to be followed. They're too easy to follow. They're simple rules. I made the choice for the 15 years I've been in this business to follow them. So I deleted that explicative. But this shill is a low-life piece of the expletive that I deleted. Too many tongue twisters. I'm excited. I've got great news here, okay? I can't believe I actually believed anything you said. You are a government shill, and I hope you rot in Hades. We'll say that, okay? On to the next. To think this whole time you've been working for the government as a treasonous shill. Your crimes are egregious, and you should be locked up. Ooh, brutal. Somebody got locked up within the last hour, and I'm getting to it. Here's another one. People have put their faith in you, and you come out and tell lie after lie, you worthless, no good, dirty, rotten piece of dog, expletive deleted. My gosh, I had to hit my delete button so many times as I copied and pasted these comments. Here's another one. I knew you weren't real. You're just a paid actor. Hired by the government, no doubt. You shill. Rot in Hades. Here's the last one. This is my favorite. It's very rich. This gentleman, 28 years young, mama's boy, bought himself a one-way ticket out of mommy's basement, at least for a considerable while, and into a jail cell in a small township in central Pennsylvania. When he emailed me, I gave it away. Hold on. Here's what the email read. It was too easy to find out where you live. All it took was a Google search. We're on the way. You'll be seeing us soon. And we're the last things you and your wife and your son will ever see. I promise you that, you traitorous government shill. Who is this government shill that's been exposed? This egregious, treasonous, low-life, dirty down, lower than whale crap piece of expletive deleted. Well, I suppose that would be yours truly. That would be me. What? Crazy Lake, you done went and lost your mind now? Let me fill you in on something. I beat around the bush around it this morning because there was an ongoing legal investigation involved with somebody who threatened the lives of me and my family. I'm going to tell you how that came to be because he is safely tucked away in a cell right now. And, well, he probably doesn't have an internet connection, so he probably won't be making similar threats to anybody anytime soon. Here's what's going on. I'm a YouTuber. I create social media content. I love what I do. I absolutely enjoy it. And I love most of you who follow me. Most of you. But there's some that are a bit undesirable. In the last few days, I've been getting a lot of threats, a lot of just stuff like this. Trust me. There was nasty stuff about my wife, terrible things about my kid who hasn't been on any of my videos in years because of something similar that happened a few years ago. Here's what's going on. Another YouTuber just a few days ago took it upon themselves to take parts of one of my videos and upload it to their channel. Gee, that's called copyright infringement. And that is a clear violation of YouTube's community guideline standards. It's illegal. It's a crime. Now, I understand that the younger generations, a little younger than me, have been raised to believe that you can steal what you want when you want. All we got to do is look in the major cities, especially in California, but it's also been taking place in New York, where they actually decriminalized theft under $1,000. So you can go into a store, take whatever you want, up to $999, and it's not even a crime. So why would anybody think that copyright infringement is a crime when, well, shoot, you're not even taking a product. You're taking digitalized content. Listen, when you take content from my channel, from my Facebook pages, and you upload it to yours as if you have any right to do that, which you don't, you, not my friend, are taking food off of my family's table. And I will always go to all lengths to make sure you're prosecuted under full extent of the law. That's what happened. That's what happened. Now, let me tell you why it happened. Okay? This guy's slick. And I will not mention his name. I will not mention the name of the channel because I'm not giving him any props on here. It's the oldest trick in social media. These individuals go around trying to start battles or fights or some sort of conflict, some kind of drama with other content creators. And now they always pick content creators that have larger followings than themselves. Why? Well, because it's one of the easiest ways to blow their own channel up and get to where people like me are without having to do all the work people like me had to do to get here. Here's how it works in their minds. Okay? They bait you. Okay? They'll do something like this. Steal your material. So every week when you get your weekly copyright infringement report from YouTube, it's in the analytics. You say, wow, look, 6 people this week stole my content. So you submit copyright infringement claim, submit. Go on with your life. The next week, 6 more of these individuals do the same thing. Submit the claims, and you go on with your life. That's what you do, okay? Now, it's their hopes you'll come out and blast them on your channel. Like I would come out here and blast them on my channel. Oh, can you believe this guy stole my video? What a deadbeat. Well, what's that do? That gives his channel attention, okay? Well, I didn't do it. I simply submitted the claim. YouTube got on him. They took the video down. Well, guess what? Guess what he chose to do after that? He violated YouTube policy once again. I'd be surprised if this dude's channel is still around in 48 hours. He makes a retaliatory video for his audience telling them that I took his video down and I must be lying about this fog stuff, and it was in regard to the quails. Oh, he's lying about his quails. That never happened. They're not even dead. He never showed anybody dead birds, and he sicked his posse on me. So for the last 48 hours, my family and I have been literally receiving death threats, one that has resulted in the arrest of a 28-year-old scumbag in a small township in central Pennsylvania. Yeah, I didn't help him. They found an unregistered firearm in mommy's basement with him. He's going to be in there for a while, okay? Hey, and I'm First Amendment, Second Amendment, free speech, First Amendment, Second Amendment. I own firearms. They're registered. I do it the right way. I'm safe with them. So, hey, the laws are too easy to follow. You don't follow them, you get in trouble. What is it? Candace Owens says, one of my favorite social media kind of conservative pundits. She says, you play stupid games, you'll win stupid prizes. We got some folks that just want some stupid prizes. So, yeah, that's what it is. It's a bait game. I know how it's played. I've been doing this for 15 years. Trust me, I'm a master baiter. I mean, I know what these people are up to because I've dealt with it before. I have. And I don't want to prolong this for too long. There was a dirtbag in Australia a few years ago who did the same thing. And, you know, bash me, tell me on here. Let me be clear. I want to tell you how they do it. So this individual, the latest individual in the video, offered to help me, mind you, offered to help me. Oh, if I were to get him one of my dead birds or snow or soil, he would make sure to get it tested in a lab so we could figure out what was going on. Help me, please. I'm a decorated combat veteran. I've spent 6 years down and out in a third world country where when I first got there, didn't know the language or the culture. Made my way out of there, speaking the language fluently. Kesaboko Visaya and Hikal, no, delete. Hindi ko alam Tagalog. No, you probably don't even speak English properly. Okay? And I came out with armful of money in one arm, prettiest girl on the other, and a little boy. I don't need your help. I don't need anybody's help. This is what these people do. They try to help themselves to you. It's passive-aggressive sociopathy. Social media is a dog-eat-dog world. And I made a video about this 10 days ago. I posted it again today on my whatever community board, and I referenced it at the end of the video I made this morning. I knew this was coming. Why? Because we got 5 million views last month. We made tens of thousands of dollars last month. The people who are not willing to do the work I have done in 15 years but want to be to where I am, target me and they say, let's get that guy. They come after you. I knew it was coming, and it came. I'm not taking the bait. I will not mention the channel's name, will not mention the individual's name, but I will continue to pursue all legal means to get the threats to my family to stop and to get my copywritten material no longer stolen. That's the law. This isn't a sanctuary city. This isn't San Francisco where you can go into the drugstore and take $999 worth of whatever you want and think you're not going to be prosecuted. I don't take any crap from anybody. I've stood up to terrorists. I've stood up to kidnappers, abusive people my whole life, bullies of all forms. I don't back down. I take no crap from any of them. I'm not taking any crap from this guy. Okay? So, but that was the gist of the passive-aggressive sociopathy. So now he's able to come out and say, all I tried to do was help him, and then he filed a copyright strike against me. I was trying to help him get the birds tested, you see everything behind me, brah? I own that. Do you think I need your help? No. And let me tell you why I didn't get that stuff tested. As I mentioned, combat veteran, my government doesn't give a crap about me. I've been turned away from my last 4 of my last 5 VA appointments because they double schedule, they double book. That's what they do. It's all about hitting the numbers. So they'll schedule 2 or 3 vets for the same time, and whoever comes in first is the one that's seen. I've never been late, but also the ones they don't see are the ones that don't cause a fuss, the ones that don't complain. I sit there, first time, oh, we're sorry we double booked, but hey, see, now they get you checked in on the computer. You go in, you get checked in on the computer, so it makes it look like you showed up because you did. Everybody gets checked in, and then they check you out after you've left to make it look like you've been there for an hour, but you're never seen. Okay? I don't need your help. I can help myself. I do help myself. I'm a survivor. I'm a thriver. Okay? I've been down. I've been out. I've been left for dead. Okay, but my point of this is they don't care about me. Why are they going to care about a bird? Why are they going to care about the snow? They're the ones most likely behind all this stuff anyway. The drones, the plasmoids, the creepy ass fog that killed my grouse. Quails. Very similar. Sorry, I'm a little bit riled up. But that's it. I'm not going to waste my time because I know the value of my time. And not just the monetary value of my time, making money hand over fist, but the value of my time when it's spent with those that are important to me, my wife and my son, who your goons threatened, one of which is now sitting in jail. Hey, folks, you think that you can sit behind a keyboard in your mama's basement and make threats to people? This is 2024. This isn't 2012. You know how easy it is to find your IP address from any email account or through any means? Yeah, keep coming at me, brah. Keep coming at me. Send your goons. So anyway, that's what all the tongue-in-cheek talk about was this morning. We were waiting for the arrest to be made before we gave these details. And let me tell you, anybody else comes at me doing the same thing, this stuff, whatever. These little comments, call me a government shill, hoping I rot in Hades. I don't care. You threaten my family, you're going to jail. You take food off of my family's dinner table, you're going to be dealt with. That's no less than theft. You will not steal from me. No more than I would allow anybody to walk on my property and take what's mine because I work to get it, nor will I allow anybody to come into the cyber world and take what's mine that I work to create, to earn from, to feed my family, for you to take and use as your own. With all that said, I want to remind you that effective this morning, I started a members-only subscription account to this channel where I will be doing live streams, very soon, at least weekly, maybe more than that. We're going to start sharing, once again, more of our personal lives. Me, my beautiful bride dearly, a.k.a. Giggly Girl, that wonderful son of ours. You know what? You motivated me. I've kept my family out of this for years because of this kind of crap we went through with the dude in Australia. And again, I started to get on that, but let me finish up. He had a couple thousand subscribers. He wanted to be big, so he starts trying to pick a fight with me. I never acknowledged it. This went on for 3 months. The dude was given enough rope to hang himself. Basically, it doesn't work. Listen, if you want to be successful, do the work, okay? And FYI, in that video I made 10 days ago, I mentioned I don't collaborate with anybody, but I tell you, there's a young woman that contacted me. I hope she's watching right now. I might actually be on her podcast just because she went about it the right way. She sent me a proper email and said, Mr. Lake, I really enjoy your show. I love what you and your family are doing out there in your homestead. I would be interested in having you be a guest on my podcast. We talk about all things like paranormal, psychic stuff, UFOs, abductions, all these things, right down my alley. I haven't done any such thing like that for 8 or 10 years, but I'm considering being on her podcast just because she had the decency to do it the right way and be courteous enough to ask, not steal my content, as if she was just walking into a convenience store in a sanctuary city and picking up what she needed for that day. You know, her chips, her soda pops, her ring pops, her big red chewing gum because she might not have time to brush her teeth after lunch before seeing that guy, something like that. No, I bet you she pays for her stuff when she gets it. If I do that podcast, I'll let you know. But anyway, I want to give a big shout out and a big thank you to my very first 5 subscribers. Not subscribers, what are they called? Members? Members. Number 1, Captain Shriver. Mike Shriver was number 1. Very first one to sign up for the monthly membership. He's going to love the live streams. Mike's been screaming his head off. Kevin, will you please do some live streams? Yeah, I'm going to. Listen, you want to harass me and threaten my family, you're going to have to pay to get in there to do it. Most likely, people that are paying to get into that live chat probably aren't spending their money to make threats. You know what I mean? Shout out to Samantha71. Thank you for signing up. Connie Hess, thank you. Timothy Hooter, thank you. And Kathy Lapose. I hope I pronounced that right. It's Lapose. I hope you can read my writing. Thank you. Yeah, so the point is, guys, I'm not going anywhere. Yeah, I was a little bit upset, a little bit perturbed. I got ripped off, got stolen from, and then I had a bunch of goons come at me because I protected my rights and stood up for myself and did what I do 5 or 6 times a week, 4 weeks a month, 12 months a year. I filed half a dozen copyright infringement claims because if you do not create the content, it is not yours. It doesn't matter if we're covering the same subject material. You create your own content, you don't steal others. And then, when you get smacked on the wrist for it, because this ain't no sanctuary city, you don't send the goon squad out to threaten the lives of the person who stood up for their rights. Because guess what? Those goons are nothing less than bullies and nothing more. This guy will stand up to them too. Ask your goon who's spending the night and the next many nights to come in jail tonight in central Pennsylvania. For the rest of you that aren't dirtbags, you have no idea how much I love you. See you for more next time.